Hey, good morning, everybody. Just want to give you the latest update on what we're looking at as far as traffic goes on I-75. This morning, I'm WFIN News Director Doug Jenkins hopping on with you on Facebook Live. There is no apparent end in sight at the moment for this backup that started very early this morning. Started with a fatal crash, we're told, involving 4 vehicles near the rest area on I-75 northbound, just south of the city of Findlay, and it has been a mess ever since then. The backup stretches all the way back down toward Bluffton right now, and getting around that is quite an issue. Want to go over right now what the traffic map is showing us as far as getting around this backup on I-75. Apologies for the shaky camera work here. So here's where we're looking at the big problem area. Here's the backup that starts, there's State Route 235. That is where they have been taking traffic off the interstate. It is closed beyond that as you head north toward Findlay. Problem is, as the traffic comes to a stop to get off of the interstate and onto 235, it's causing another backup. You can see that here stretching back into Bluffton. So our Waze traffic map showing us, well, we're going to call it a creative way around it, but this should work. If you get around, if you're coming up 75 northbound, exit at State Route 103 in Bluffton, then you're going to head west into the village and then north. I believe that's County Road 15. You're going to take 15 for a while, all the way up to State Route 12. And then 12, you'll follow to the east, coming back towards Findlay. Now, instead of taking 12 all the way back into Findlay, you can see right in this area where my mouse is that we have another backup, and that's because the traffic that have been coming up 235 and then heading east back into Findlay, that's causing some slowdowns out in the area of Liberty Benton Middle School and High School, and then when you get closer to the interstate. So what Waze is suggesting is, as you come through Benton Ridge, and do remember to slow down as you come through the village there. Again, a couple of reasons. Slower speed limit there, but then look at this turn here. We've got semis making a very tight turn on State Route 12. Now, it is a state route, and semis make that turn all the time, but certainly there are a lot more making that turn right now than normal. Instead of taking 12 all the way to Findlay, though, hop back on 235 and take that north up to US 224. Then you can take US 224 back to the interstate there, and that should alleviate some of the pressure on this area here. Now, I don't normally report on scanner traffic till I can confirm something. However, this was interesting just about 5 minutes ago. Here a call for Allen Township fire and a possible another semi-fire. This on I-75 northbound, I believe north of the city of Findlay. Still waiting for confirmation on that, but if you can avoid I-75 northbound in Hancock County right now, that's your best bet. Find a way around it. That Waze detour should do it. And as we take a look at it, let me pop it up here and see what it says. That's going to save you time-wise. They're saying that that's going to save you around 16 minutes. I've got to believe it's probably saving you even more than that right now, just because there's no movement on 75 northbound once you get past 235. So that does mess with the algorithm a little bit in terms of time saved. But that is the way you're going to want to get around this, the crash and the subsequent backup that we have on